Let's also install GitHub Desktop. We can just search GitHub Desktop using Google, and you will be able to find the place where you can download GitHub Desktop. Click on downloading and install it once the downloading is finished. Let's sign in as prompted by the installation guide. Authorize desktop, and then go back to desktop and finish the setup. Now, there are many things we can do, but let's actually try to get the GitHub repository we just created in the browser. To do this, we can click on File and then go to the item, Clone Repository in the drop-down menu. And we can see that because we have already signed in using our GitHub account, whatever we have done remotely on GitHub website is already here. So the repository called My First Project is right here. And let's select that repository. And locally, this is where we can store the same repository on your own computer. Let's say clone. As we can see, on the top, we have some information regarding this repository. And then if you click this middle part, it shows you the branches. The default branch is main, and underneath you can see this new branch. And we can quickly open the local repository here. Click on Show in Explorer, and then this is where we have stored the repository in a local folder. Now let me open this file, this hello.py file. You can use anything, any text editor to open it. For demonstration, let me just open it. We'll use the Windows Notepad. Let me quickly change the content of this file. Let's say instead of just the hello, let's say hello GitHub, and then save it. So just like how we edit files locally, it's saved. And let's see what happens when we go back to GitHub Desktop. It clearly showed how you have changed this file. Previously it was print hello, now it's print hello GitHub. So this is intended for you to review any changes you have made locally. If you think this change is okay, I need to commit it, right? Because the purpose of GitHub is basically whenever you or other people made some changes to the files in a project, you want to review it. If it is okay, you want to keep the change, you need to commit to the change. So in the bottom left part, you can enter the title for this change. It's update hello.py, that's a reasonable title. We can have the description to say that changed the print function. And then we can commit one file to this new branch. It's committed, so now it means that you not only made the change, but you also told GitHub Desktop that the change is okay, I've accepted, I've committed. But if you go back to your GitHub repository, let me refresh it. And if you check the hello.py file, you will see that it's still print hello instead of print hello GitHub. And that's because we haven't made any changes to the remote server. You can see there's an option for you to push commits to the origin remote. So if you click on push origin, and then we go back to the repository on GitHub, check out the new branch, look at the content and hello.py. Now we see that the change is made. Quickly going back to the project homepage, if you switch to the main branch and check the content of hello, you will see that's not changed. And that's one important purpose of GitHub. You created branches. I don't want to commit to any changes in my main branch, but I want to experiment in a side branch. So that's how we can, check out the side branch and make the changes there. Now, going back to this page of the project, if you look at the information there, you will see that there's a new item called compare and pull request. Okay, if you click on it, what you can see is precisely the commit you made in the new branch. And the pull request actually says that at some stage you may want to merge the new branch back into the main branch, right? Remember, new branch is something like a side branch. You may be doing some new changes or experiments there. However, once you feel that you have done good things in this new branch, you are ready to copy the changes back to the new main branch, you can open this pull request, which showed up on the project homepage. And then you can, if you review the changes from the new branch, you think it's okay, and you can click on create pull request. No conflict. So you can proceed to merge the pull request, commit merge. So basically, you open the pull request. I try to commit the pull request. After you confirm that there's no conflict, it actually merged back to the main branch. So now, going back to the project homepage or the repository homepage, and even under the main branch, you click on hello.py, you see now it's the same as the side branch because you basically have merged the two different branches, right? And the new branch is still there. The changes have been merged back into the main branch.